For today's grim adventure, we find ourselves in Santa Monica, California. And at the time of recording this, it is February 11th, 2025, which puts us a couple days before Valentine's Day. This date also puts us really close to the anniversary of Selena's death, 30 years ago on March 31st, 1995. Now, in honor of her, for this video, we're going to be tracking down the filming locations to her music video, Bidi Bidi Bom Bom, which she filmed in 1994 here at the Santa Monica Pier. Now, the reason we're holding this record up is because the song Bidi Bidi Bom Bom is on this record. It's a great song. And if you didn't know this, the song originally was about a bubbly little fish. And Selena made up this song and she used to sing it during sound check. But her brother AB was like, you know what? There's something to that song. There's something to it. So they made it into the song that we all know today about the way your heart beats whenever you see somebody that you love. Now, baby girl, before we go up there on the pier, go ahead and open this record because there's a beautiful, beautiful picture of Selena in here. Right? Now, if you look off in the distance, just over Jessica's shoulder, that is the end of Santa Monica Pier, and that is where Selena danced and sang with a group of people for the music video. The staircase is still here. Some has changed, but the staircase from the music video, Bidi Bidi Bom Bom, is here, and we're gonna show you.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Usually this pier is filled with people. There are rides here. There's carnival games, there's street musicians, there's food. So we decided to come out here early, before all that craziness, so we can get the shots that we need. So at the very end of the pier, there's another little pier that goes back towards a restaurant. And that's what you're looking at right now. And you know what? Coming out here in the morning like this is the right idea because there's like nobody here. And it is beyond beautiful. I mean, let me go ahead and put the camera over this way so you can see it. How fitting that Selena filmed Bidi Bidi Bom Bom here, especially knowing that originally the song was about a bubbly little fish. Gorgeous, right? If you think about it, the music video to Bidi Bidi Bom Bom is very simple. Simple and effective. Basically, it's just Selena and people dancing and singing and having a good time down here on the pier. Now, of course, we're gonna line up everything, but the main staircase where they were singing and dancing on is that one right there. But if you look very, very closely, this other staircase over here, there's a platform up there where Selena was singing and dancing. You can actually see part of the pier in the background. Now, baby girl, for copyright reasons, we cannot play the song Bidi Bidi Bom Bom during this video. So do us a favor, put us on pause, go watch or listen to the song, get yourself in the mood, and come back and see us. Until then, we're just gonna kind of hang out right here awkwardly. Did you see those birds earlier? You even saw a cat.
I did see a cat today. Underneath the pier, the black cat. It was so cute.
You guys back? All right, let's get to the filming locations. Now, before we get too deep into the video, let's talk about a behind the scenes or like a cast photo that was taken right here. Now you can see where Jessica is standing. That is exactly where Selena was standing with her arms outstretched. And then the people who were dancing on the staircase surrounding her. So this staircase, anytime that you see people dancing, this is the staircase that they would have been standing on, well, dancing on. was going to point out that the building behind the steps is a different one than whenever Selena was here. But if you step back, you can see this portion right up there. That is the original building. It just has a new frontage there, new windows. So it's all still here. It's just kind of been added onto. This is cool. You had to twirl, didn't you? One more time, one more time. As with any music video, all the scenes happen really quickly. So there's really no way of lining up anything identically. But we were able to determine by the boards on the boardwalk that right over here in this corner, this lamppost, is the one that Selena was singing around and dancing and just kind of having fun. The wooden one that's over there to the left, the one with the lights on it, that's new. But this is the one that was original whenever she was here. Man, and look at that view back there. We always talk about how beautiful the view is here. And I just love taking the time to show you. Now what you're seeing off in the distance, that's looking out towards the Pacific Palisades area where the fires were. If you look closely, there's a couple other scenes where you can see Selena dancing on what appears to be like a ramp. And we pointed this out because it happened so quickly, but if you look very closely, you can see like a double like handrail, which is what Jessica's pointing out right now. What's that?
Bidi bidi bom bom.
Right?
Bidi bidi bom bom. Bidi 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 bom bom.
Now, of course, we're not the first people to come out here in search of Selena filming locations to the music video Bidi Bidi Bom Bom. That's a mouthful. But it always surprises me that people come out here and they just get a picture of that one staircase. Now, if you do spend some time here, look at the other staircase, because right over here where Jessica is, this is where Selena was dancing by herself. So she did dance over there with the crowd, but there's a couple scenes where she's up here on this platform. In fact, a little more over here to the right. This railing that's right here in the center of your screen, this green railing that goes up, you can see that, and right where Jessica is, that little corner, that's where Selena was. What about you, baby girl? Being up here, doesn't it kind of remind you of being on the cruise ship, right? So right over here, this corner, we're gonna point it out. We're gonna show it a little bit more. This is where she was dancing. And this giant yellow pulley system thing wasn't here whenever they did this. And we can't get the same shots that the camera guy did for the music video because down here, it's kind of an off-limits area now. You can see Santa Monica Police. Nothing bad down there, it's just off limits. But backing up, you can see that corner right there as well as the hand railing. So right now we are standing where she was. There's even a picture, like a behind the scenes photo of Selena standing up here at this platform. You can see the cameras right before. It's like a snapshot when she was up here dancing by herself. Again, we were up here at the platform where Selena was dancing by herself. We showed the corner, but over here against this railing, you can see her dancing here as well. And if you look very closely, you can see that it's right next to some steps. And then off in the distance, we get a little closer, you can see those support beams from the pier. It happens so quickly, but like, how cool is this? And then again, you see the sand over there, the beach over to the right, that's where we started this video, so it's kind of like full circle. Man, is it a beautiful day. All right, baby goal. I think that's about it for the Bidi Bidi Bom Bom filming locations down here at the end of the pier. We have more to check out, but here's another shot of what we just covered. So we have the steps leading up to the platform where Selena was dancing by herself, and then right over here, across the way, that's where Selena was dancing with a group of people and where they had the cast member, so to speak, photograph taken. Next, we're going to try to find the location where they're playing the carnival games down on the boardwalk. A lot has changed, not entirely sure how much we're going to be able to line up, but we know for a fact that it was filmed here. For this, we got to walk through the iconic Pacific Park sign. Well, the little gate here. The rides are starting to open up. This area has changed so much, but we've pretty much walked the entire boardwalk looking at all the different game stations. And it looks like where they were filming, well, where they were playing the game was right over here. The walls pretty much match up. The games are different. It's kind of the same area. And in the music video, it's called Whack Wire, I think they called it, something weird. And over here, this is Whack-a-Mole, so it's kind of the same. So Selena would have been playing the boardwalk games right here. There's a quick clip where you can see them throwing balls in like a ball pit. But we think that they're actually throwing it towards the camera for like some sort of like, camera effect. But that entire scene was filmed right here in front of what is now known as Pier Burger. And we know this because in it, if you look very closely, off in the distance, like in the background, it looks like it's a food joint as well. But there's a little portion of this building, this little row of buildings that sticks out. And it's this right here. In fact, you can see that little nub right there. The portion of the building that's jutting out is the Playland Arcade. So it's nice to see that even though so much has changed, that this is still standing. There's just something very, very fun about coming down to the beach here in California, Santa Monica. They have little things like this. What is this, a little pirate ship? Look at you, pirate. I've come for, swiggity swooty, I come for the booty. Now there's this, and then over here, this is what got Jessica really excited, is a dragon. So if you come down here, to see Selena locations, or just to come down to the beach if you're visiting, you can come over here and get some fun pictures. And then you could also ride rides, which we're not doing today, so we're gonna have to come back. Maybe even get a bicycle and ride along the coast. From here, we have a few other locations that we can visit for the music video. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the pier. Beautiful day, I promise, baby girl, at some point we'll come back. But we have other things that we need to see. The gas station from the music video is still a gas station. It's a Chevron on the corner of 5th and Wilshire. And from what we can tell, Selena was pumping her gas in pump number 2. A lot has definitely changed in this area, that's for sure. New buildings up across the street, but right here at pump number 2 is where Selena was pumping her gas. And you see these posts right here, these markings? Very similar to what they looked like back in 1994 whenever they made the music video. There's one here, and then there's also one on the other side. The intersection where the man gets the flowers and then he throws them into the Jeep to Selena is here in Santa Monica as well. It's right down here at the end of this sidewalk. There's some things that we can line up that still match up to whenever they were here filming. The intersection that they filmed at is Ocean and Palisades, and just like in the music video, you can see the word stop on the street indicating that it's a stop sign. And that is where Selena stopped her Jeep. And right next to her on the right was the white convertible, and next to him was the flower guy. Now, pay close attention to that little structure that can be seen in the top left-hand side of the screen. I'm not sure what you would call this. It's kind of like a sound sculpture right here in the center of Palisades Park. You can see it in the music video, and basically you can see right through it. This is kind of cool. The fact that this is still here. Can you hear the echo?
I can hear you perfectly.
This is kind of trippy. Now, if you're watching this video, you might be saying to yourself, wait a second, Mr. Grimm, this isn't really that grim. Why is this on your channel? Well, we're big fans of Selena, and it is really sad what happened to her March 31st, 1995. So coming here and doing a video like this, for us, it's quite fitting, especially so close to Valentine's Day and the 30th anniversary of her death. And with that being said, thank you for joining us on another grim adventure, this time Santa Monica Pier. A little Valentine's Day special, if you will, talking about Selena. We've done quite a few videos on her. We're gonna put those links in the description below. Until next time, happy Halloween.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.